Hey guys, it's Tim here with Christian, and tonight we're going to be talking about New Year's and what we have planned in our resolutions. And in the background, there's going to be some Chivalry. That's Christian playing. He's new at the game, so just be patient. He's still learning the controls.
I finally figured out that M means you can change what your character wanted, so I was kind of stuck on Archer for a while, which I'm not the best at. I think I got like 2 or 3 hits on. But yeah, I found out the M button is where I can change to Knight, and then first try cut off some guy's head. Pretty stoked.
All right, so we're going to start right off saying I have a question for you. Do you believe in New Year's resolutions, or do you think they're kind of just like corny, things that people say they're going to do and never follow up on them?
I think the idea of New Year's resolutions are nice, but I feel like a lot of people don't actually follow up. There's probably like 3% of people that follow up on their New Year's resolution. Like it's like those pictures that you always see that are really funny that are like, oh, here's going to be the gym like 2 days after Christmas, but here's the gym 3 days after Christmas and it's all empty again. It's kind of like an idea like that. Like probably like 3% of the population actually goes through with a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, that's a good point. And just to cap on that, my personal opinion is I like the idea of someone making good life changes for themselves just to make themselves, more enjoyable and happier. But I kind of don't agree that you need the start of a whole new year just to make a change that betters yourself. I mean, why not just start tomorrow? Why not start now? Why do you need the beginning of a new year to make sudden changes? I mean, it's kind of I don't know the word for it, but it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like when people are always like, oh, I'll get to that tomorrow type thing, I feel like that's exactly how New Year's resolutions would be in the new year. At the New Year's Eve party, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing that. 2 days later, you're like, I'm tired, I'll just get to it later. And then it's just one of those things that gets getting prolonged, and then you never actually accomplish that. It's one of those things where you don't want to be like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. If it's going to be a life-changing thing, just say, I'll start right now.
Yes, definitely. So I know that we're discussing the legitimacy of New Year's resolutions, and I just wanted to ask, do you personally have any? Like, if so, can you elaborate on them?
Mine is kind of like my friend Melanie and I were talking the other day about New Year's resolutions, and mine is exactly what hers and her mom's is. It's just we're all of the same faith, so we just want to like read more of our type of Bible and just like kind of get more involved in things like that. Like I do a program called Young Life, which is like a Christian youth type thing. I want to be doing that a bit more and just reading up a bit more. Also, just reading in general is something I'd like to do more because at first you're just like, oh, I don't want to read, but once you're actually in the story, it's just like it hooks you and you're there. So.
Yeah, that's some good points. I would want to do more reading, I think, but as far as myself goes, I want to make some changes, but I don't know if they would qualify into the category of New Year's resolutions. Just as an example, I ever since I started college and I got my license not too long ago, I've been eating really bad. Like just the combination of you having like free reign combined with money just like destroys your eating habits. So I want to definitely try and eat healthier, drink less soda, stuff along those lines. I also want to get my gym membership back because I stopped going due to monetary reasons, but that would be really kind of liberating to go to the gym again, just to get to exercise and get healthier. What do you think?
I like the fact that you're going to be going to the gym, but I don't like the fact that you're going to be going to a gym that's not my gym, because it'd be a lot more entertaining to have you at the gym and have you work out with us than you going to like your other gym just because they have a rock climbing wall and a pool and all that.
Yeah, I'm just a backstory to this. It's kind of like an inside joke because most of my friends, there's 2 main gyms in my city. There's one that's kind of like the cheaper, machine kind of weightlifting one that most everyone has because it's such a good deal. You pay like what, $10 a month and you get free like just all these machines weightlifting. What is it, $10 a month?
Yes, $10 a month for the basic membership, and then you can go to like $19 a month, and that'll be like the higher membership. And then there's one that's like $50 a month where you just like get every benefit that they have there, but that one's just kind of insane.
Okay, so yeah, there's that gym that I'd say, what is it, like, would you say 80-20? 80% go to that gym, 20% go to the one I go to?
Yeah, I'd say somewhere around those numbers. But then you think of like the price range of
Yeah.
your gym.
The gym I go to, it's definitely more expensive. I'll agree to that. And maybe it doesn't fit the price, but I am pretty much totally, like, all I do is swim. So the gym that my Christian goes to pretty much has exclusively machines. There's like almost no free weights. There's no, it's just really limited, but it's a good deal. So myself, I all I do is swim. I swim, maybe lift a little weights, maybe play some basketball, but swimming is just the big thing. So if I actually plan on exercising, then there's no way that I can be going to his gym. So the backstory behind that is that we go to different gyms. And tying this all back into our theme of New Year's, getting healthier, eating better. Let's go back and let's recap on 2013, because the New Year's coming up in 1-2 days. But let's go back and look at all the good and the bad that happened in 2013. You want to start this off?
Yeah, I'd say one of those times, like back on earlier where you're saying don't start like with the New Year, start like right now, is in the summer. I was that's when I first got my gym membership. I was at the end of my track season. I was like, that was an okay track season. I got injured once or twice, but I want to do a lot better next year. So I'm not going to wait till next year to start. I'm going to start right now. And I went home. I was like, hey, Mom, I want a gym membership. Okay. So then she gave me the card. I went, signed up for the gym membership. And then I started working out right there. I got a group of my friends and we started working out. Over the time, it's changed to like working out with different people. And right now I'm working out with my friend Lucas. You'll see him also appear on the channel a lot. And just we work out and get healthier and stay fit, and we're getting ready for the track season before the track season starts. That's one of the things that's back again to starting it right then. I decided right then I'm just starting right then instead of waiting for track to roll around again and then getting fit during track season. I want to be at my peak, or not at my peak, but like be at a really good range at the beginning of track season, not like midway through the season.
Okay, so just to recap what you said right there, you are happy that you started track, and you're happy that you made a life change suddenly. Not, you didn't wait for a big life changing event to kind of get into something. And if you want to like explain a little bit more about if that was like more of a good thing or a bad thing in your life.
I'd say it's more of a good thing, because now I'm obviously like a lot healthier, more fit. I have more energy throughout the day. One of the bad things that I can change to help go with that is my sleeping habits, though, because I do tend to sleep a lot later in the day and I'm up really late at night. So I guess tying that in would be a lot better for life.
All right, and myself, let's look back at 2013. So I'm going to go over the bad first, because I want to get to the good later. The bad is I didn't try a lot in high school. I got, mediocre grades. I never applied to college because I didn't want to go to a 4-year, because I felt that my study habits were not where they needed to be, and I kind of had the mental process of, if I'm not, at my A game right now, then why would I want to spend all this money to go to a college if I'm not going to try? So what I ended up doing was going to a local college and kind of just like half-assing it, and getting just attending school, not doing any homework, but just passing the classes. And that's definitely a bad thing, because I feel like I have no self-motivation to want to excel in school, but because I haven't really had a major failure to wake up and tell me that I need to get back on track. So that's definitely a negative. And Christian, do you want to tell us any negatives that you had in 2013?
Like thinking back about it, I'm obviously thinking about the positives, so picking up a negative is kind of hard. But I would say back in my junior year, I started dropping a lot of classes because I didn't need them to graduate, and I didn't need them. Like, I dropped the second half of my calculus class, which I guess if you looked at the first half of my calculus class made sense, but it would have been one of those things where it would have been nice to complete. And that's one of the things that I'm changing this year is I was debating not completing AP English and going to regular because I don't need the class to graduate. It's not going to help me. Like, I need English to graduate, but I don't need AP English, and it's a lot harder class. But this time I think I'm just going to stick with it just because it makes you feel more fulfilled knowing that you've like stuck with something and you've completed it with a good grade in the class. So that's one of the things that I can think of at the moment.
Okay, and just to jump ship, I'm gonna go back to myself and change it, go 180 degrees, and we're gonna look at the good. So although there was a lot of bad that happened in 2013, I'm just gonna say right now that I got my first job in 2013 of my life, and that's been going pretty well so far. Believe it or not, Christian and I actually work at the same place. Although that's we didn't meet there, obviously, but yeah, we do work at the same place. So getting your first job is a really big life event, and I'd say it's definitely a positive because getting that job has enabled me to kind of kickstart this YouTube hobby. Both of us. Christian kind of got his income from working at the water park. So another monumental positive was I got my license. I didn't think I would get that for a while because I was just so lazy. So what's the word? It's
not motivated.
Yeah, indecisive, I guess. Just about everything, not just that. What else? Obviously I'd say the big thing here is we just started up the YouTube channel. So if that's not positive, then I don't know what is. So do you want to cap pretty much this whole just a summary of what we've been talking about, like 2014, the New Year's coming up. What's going on in 2014? What can we expect from the channel?
I think we'll get a lot more consistent. Right now, we're just trying to get videos out there to show people, this is what we're about. We don't just want like 2 videos on the channel, and if they click on it, not be interested because there's only so many videos. So I think once we get into a route of having like a few more videos on there, we'll start getting more consistent of what days we'll be posting videos and getting series started. Like this one might just turn into a series of just like every Friday or Saturday or whatever. We'll just have a commentary and talk about events that are happening. And then Tim's Skyrim Let's Play series, our Minecraft series. We'll be expecting a DayZ series pretty soon with Lucas and Reed on there. I actually recorded the first one today, but I can't get it to play back yet, so we'll see how that goes. I kind of died a few times, but you'll see those in the near videos. Also, a few other videos that we're going to be getting on the channel is our PC builds, and maybe we'll even have a tutorial on how to build your own on there.
Okay, just to end things on a kind of a brighter note, I know that this video has mainly been about 2014, so what are you excited about in 2014? Just briefly, like, what are some key things that you're excited about in 2014?
Well, it'll be my first year really living on my own. My parents are moving to a different city, and I'm moving down about 30 minutes south of where I live right now to go to college. I'll be living in my own apartment. I will still be living with a few friends of mine. I'll be seeing Tim pretty much almost every day to work on YouTube stuff. But that's pretty much what I'm excited about. It's scary to live on your own at first, but I think it'll be a really cool experience because, like, with Skype and like technology these days, it's really not that hard to just get back in touch with my parents if I need to. So that's one of the main things, just ending high school, going on my college, getting on with life.
That's very true. Living on your own, that's a pretty big leap. I would say that personally, the things that I'm most excited for in 2014, not to be kind of like micro, but it's going to be a good year for gaming. I know that the next generation of consoles, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, they just came out, and right now it's kind of dead. There's no games for them. I mean, like, there was games that were made for the last generation that got kind of like ported to this one, but games that are specifically for this generation of consoles, I'm excited for. And what that's going to do for PC is it's going to make PC step up their game because they'll have less limitations about what they can design for. So like an example of this is Destiny. I'm really excited for Destiny. That's probably like my number one game. So yeah, that's been a cap of the 2014, what's coming, and what happened in 2013. So you guys should let us know what you're excited for in 2014. I know that there's a lot out there other than just gaming, but I mean, you should let us know in the comments what you guys think about the upcoming year. Wanna end it there, Christian?
Yeah, I'm just really excited for the new year. A lot of good things happen. Just let us know what you guys think, what's happening in your guys' lives. Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. Hey guys, this is just one of our little Minecraft bloopers that we have going on in the background. I thought you guys would enjoy some raining chicken pigs. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought of the video. Enjoy.